by show of hands, who has a smartphone in their pocket right now? Everyone nowadays has a smartphone, and I know from personal experience, sometimes I can't take my eyes away from it. Writing this very speech, I kept getting the urge to check my phone and see what's new. I believe the smartphone is a social issue because almost everyone has one, and it affects our behavior with positive and negative connotations. I want to discuss this topic since I am always on my phone, and I know I'm not the only one. We should limit our interaction with our smartphones so they don't take control of our everyday lives. By the end of this, I hope I've convinced you to do the same. Today, I will be discussing how excessive use of smartphones can cause mental health issues such as depression and sleep disturbances. Then I'll tell you some ways to minimize the time spent on your phone, which can lead to a happier community. So according to Amatoya Banjo, a professor at Pennsylvania State, says that in the U.S., at least 3 of every 4 people own a smartphone, and one estimate suggests that Americans touch their device more than 2,600 times a day on average. Even though the smartphone is a very useful product that helps us stay connected with others and keeps us up to date with news, this only brings up a different side of the topic. What effects do these devices have on society, especially for people who use their phone excessively? In a study of 346 older adolescents, ages 18 to 20, researcher Matthew LePierre and his collaborators found the smartphone dependency predicts higher reports of depressive symptoms and loneliness, rather than the other way around. With smartphones, connection with others should be made easier, but more and more people feel depressed or alone. Constantly checking social media or playing video games on our smartphones takes a big toll on our mental health. Whether teens are watching cat videos or looking at something more serious, the amount of screen time, not the specific content, goes hand in hand with higher instances of depression, stated Jean Tweed, a research scientist on NPR. Using our smartphone excessively is correlated to risk of depression. You definitely don't want this to happen to you. Another issue with smartphones is causing sleep deprivation. In EnzoScienceLife.com, researchers found that 40% of teenagers sleep less than 7 hours a night. Its prevalence has significantly increased due to increased time spent on social media and electronic devices. People who spend 5 hours on their device don't sleep enough compared to people who limit their use to 1 hour a day. I believe this is because smartphones are so good at giving us information, and we have access to it every day, so we stay up and watch videos or scroll through social media, forgetting to sleep. Also stated on addictiontips.org, researchers have also found that smartphones leads to changes in sleep patterns, leading to insomnia. Spending time staring at a screen has been associated with poor sleep efficiency and short sleep duration. Not only is excessive use of smartphones affecting our mental health, maybe causing depression or loneliness, it is also affecting the way we sleep. I don't know about you guys, but I love my sleep. And the smartphone is making me sleepless, and it's time for change. One way to minimize the time spent on your device is to find a balance between your phone and the real world. As stated on NBCnews.com, the crux of the problem is figuring out how to get all these amazing benefits of this globally interconnected world without abandoning the things that make us human. Instead of trying to connect with people through social media and through our smartphones, we should make it a priority to make real face-to-face interactions. Whether you are meeting a stranger or with family, according to Professor Banjo, face-to-face interaction is linked to happiness. This could be one of the many solutions to minimize our time spent on smartphones by having more real-world interactions and not getting depressed. Another way to minimize our smartphone usage is to kick your phone out of bed. The first thing to do is to put your phone out of reach. As stated in whistleout.com, totally clearing your bedroom out of all devices can help you follow the National Sleep Foundation's recommendation of 30 minutes of gadget-free time before bed. If the National Sleep Foundation is giving us recommendations, then why shouldn't we follow them? Now that we talked about some solutions to excessive smartphone use, let's talk about how that may look. Imagine a world where instead of looking at your phone immediately before and after sleeping and checking social media, you start your morning routine earlier and feel more productive than just staying in bed and looking at memes. Your sleeping schedule will improve by letting you fall asleep quicker and for a longer duration. Imagine waking up after a full 8 hours of rest and those hilarious TikTok videos not keeping you up at night. Visualize society where people only look at their phones when it's truly necessary, not feeling the need to scroll through your feed all the time and pay more attention to the real-world connections you make with others. Looking at the people around you and maybe even making a friend or two. Loneliness will be left in the past. In conclusion, the social issue that we need to combat are smartphones because they may lead to depression, anxiety, and sleep deprivation. This is because smartphones is at our very own fingertips, and the technology is only advancing. We need to make more face-to-face interactions to lower depression levels and also sleep without our phones next to us. All of these will help achieve a better and healthier community around you. Next time you catch yourself scrolling through your smartphone, picture yourself using this time to be more productive and to make more interaction with others. We cannot let smartphones take control of our everyday lives, even though they kind of already have.